it just keeps getting worse, bro. What is going on, man? Is this like Gacha Armageddon? Like, is this the Gacha apocalypse? Silver Palace, please come save us because this shit is crazy. So I just dropped the video talking about Tribe 9 and how that game is going EOS on November. And then there's like a lot of memes going around of people saying, you know, Tribe 9 months, which is honestly hilarious. But now we have Blue Archive. So what is going on with Blue Archive? So apparently it says we have taken disciplinary actions against the players who were found to be abusing in-game mechanics to gain an unfair advantage over others. Total number of players banned 23,000. 23,000 players have been banned, and period of restriction is permanent. They are going to receive a permanent ban. We will never tolerate illegal programs under any circumstances, as they may potentially harm the game's environment and other players. So I want to see more details on like what's actually going on over here, because let me know in the comment section down below, have you guys ever seen like a live service game ban this much people before? Like, I have never seen this many people getting banned in a gacha game. 23,000 is actually insane. And how many players are actually playing Blue Archive? Like, if we come over on Twitter, it has like 357,000 followers, so this is a pretty huge game. But damn, bro, like 23,000? Sheesh. Let's go and read this. So it says we encourage all players to actively take part in reporting players who show any activities of suspension or who are causing a disturbance in the game. Is that it? Like, are they not actually going to tell us more? Like, that's literally it. What is this? It says on Tuesday. So permanently banned players. So you guys can see, look, so this was on April 29th. They banned 9 players on April 29th. But for this, 23,000 is actually crazy, bro. Let me see some of the responses here. 23k, exactly, bro. 23k is actually insane. It's the shop bug, isn't it? Holy fuck, 23,000 sensei banned. Was this because of those absurdly low price shop bundles they added? I was actually going to buy a couple, but I ended up forgetting. But that makes me wonder, why are people being punished for Nexon screw up? If that's what this ban is for, that is. Saw someone here that bought them and didn't get banned, so I don't think it's because of that. I don't know what's going on over here. I have no idea why they're banning these players. This is one thing I can't really stand about some of these gacha games. They don't really tell you why, you know, they're banning these people. They're just like, yeah, man, we just banned, we permanently ban these people. Like, they, of course they say, you know, we ban these people for abusing in-game mechanics, for cheating and etc. But like, can you go into more details? Like, can you actually explain what actually happened, so that, you know, if for content creators who are actually going to make a video talking about this, we can actually get more details, you know, spread awareness as to what actually happened. But it's just, yeah, man, they're just abusing in-game mechanics, and that's pretty much it. Like, we don't really know if, you know, there was actually, you know, a mistake. You know what I'm saying? This was probably like the game, like the developers' fault. Like, we have no idea. It's probably the management team's fault. We don't know. It was probably the devs' fault, or it was probably a bug in the game. Who knows? That's why they should go into more details versus just saying, yeah, man, these people are just abusing in-game mechanics, and that's pretty much it. Tell us more, like, give us more details. But 23,268 players permanently banned is actually insane. We come over here to ban notice. Now, what else is going on over here for ban notice? Yeah, that's pretty much it. They're not really showing much here. What about the ban notice for April 15th? How many players? 6 players banned. So you guys can see, when players get banned on this game, it's not really a lot. You know, it's not really that much. What about Wednesday? What about over here? 82,000. 82,000. Okay, so this isn't the first time like they ban a fuck ton of players. This isn't the first time. 82,000 is actually crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But damn, bro, like, are people like cheating in this game that much? Like, are they actually like cheating Like, or like, is cheating in this game common? 128,000 on February 22nd, 2024. We can't see any comments there, but let's continue even more. On Monday, what else do we have? Four. Okay, at this point, are they just like putting out these numbers? Because there's no fucking way that you guys are banning 400,000 players. Let me see how many active players there are when it comes to archive. Active players for Blue Archive. Let me see. How many active players are there? Exact real-time active player counts for Blue Archive are not publicly available. However, some details about its player base and activity are known. Blue Archive is very popular in Japan, where a large portion of its revenue and downloads originate. The game's audience is mostly male, with some sources suggesting a 90-10 male to female ratio in Japan. A significant portion of players are between 18 and 34 years old, with many under 25. Player activity engagement. Blue Archive has a strong user retention rate, which indicates that players stay engaged with the game over time. Reports suggest that monthly active users in Japan have been steadily increasing. The game has shown significant revenue growth since its release, which indicates an actively engaged player base. Blue Archive has achieved millions of downloads worldwide, demonstrating broad and interest accessibility. Although specific numbers for active players are not accessible, the available data suggests that Blue Archive has a sizable, dedicated, and active player base, especially within Japan. The game has demonstrated healthy growth in both downloads and revenue, signaling a strong and engaged community. So they can't give us the exact number, but it's a pretty huge community. All right, it's really big. But 405,000 bans, man, like holy shit, bro. They ban a lot of players, man. What about this over here for Wednesday on 2023? 138,000. That's a lot, man. But hey, for the most recent ban, it's around like 28,000, which is actually insane. And you know, a lot of people are talking about it because like there's probably something going on in the game where there's like a fucking bug. I have no clue. But hey, maybe those players are actually like they're actually cheaters, and you know they definitely deserve that ban. 23k, damn, if I had tried harder and this happened sooner, I might have made it to platinum or at least very high gold. 23k, that's the number I would see when fellow sensei dreading their pulls while calculating how much proxinus they can save before Fez banner. Yeah, 23,000 is actually crazy work, man. It's holy shit. 23,000 is insane, bro. But there's even worse, man. We already saw, you know, their previous ban notices and how bad they are. This is like tame compared to their previous ban notices, but 23,000 is still a lot though. That is still a lot. But I'm honestly curious to see how many players are literally playing this game. Like how many players are actually playing this game? Because 23,000, like this is bigger than, you know, a lot of communities out there. Like let's say Tribe 9, for example. This is probably way more than people who play Tribe 9, like the entire player base for Tribe 9, which is actually insane. Like I'm really curious to see how many players are actually playing Blue Archive, like how many accounts have been made, because if they're banning 400,000 people, bro, I wouldn't be surprised that like their player base is probably sitting around like 5 million or 6 million or 10 million players, because yo, it's like they're constantly banning people, and it's not even a small amount, it's a huge amount, and it's permanent as well. It's permanent, which is also crazy. It's like, damn, dude, like, jeez, man, it's just, dude, these gacha games, man, they just, damn, bro. And by the way, I'm not trying to blame Blue Archive or anything. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to, you know, the gacha community right now in these gacha games, it's like day after day after day after day, there's always some shit going on, bro. Tribe 9 EOS, Blue Archive, mass ban. Like, damn, bro. Shit's insane, man. Absolutely insane. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But this is crazy, bro. 28,000 players. Actually, not 28, 23,000 players permanently banned Yeah, that's a lot.